Welcome back.
What you doing, Joe?
I'm trying to automate the process of getting to these heavy-duty plates, since every tier rocket just needs the previous tier's heavy-duty plate plus more. So it's not exactly an easy combination.
You know, I'm thinking the better way to do this is to make it up, because the output comes out the ass as it does.
Like this, as if it was sitting down, or as if it was standing up.
So like this, like, all right,
If it's sitting down, it's coming out from underneath.
yeah,
Is
like
that correct?
like the stone right here. Pretend that's a hopper, and then
Okay.
this right here's a compressor.
Oh, so it always goes at the bottom. So yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Then making it up would definitely be the way it needs to go. I guess the question is, how much do I actually need?
Well, what is under here? What's under here? An enchanting table, maybe? No. Under here is
Redstone
some
from one of the
fucking redstone.
traps?
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Yeah, this is probably one of those traps that.
Oh yeah. You can go to town here.
So yeah, we got plenty of room. So let me start just up here, and I'll start.
In the meantime, I'm going to go. Where did the carbon come from? Do you
Whoops.
remember?
Carbon. No, I already forgot where that came from. God damn it. Oh, that'll work actually. No, that won't work.
Mercury? Ceres? Mercury? Mercury?
One of the planets. God damn it.
Venus?
There we go.
Venus. Go with Venus.
Will it automatically go out one and into the next, do you think? Or does
If
it
you
need
put
to
a
be
hopper
sucked?
under it, it'll definitely go out and go into the hopper.
But you don't know for certain if it'll go.
I mean, from the hopper, it'll definitely go into the next thing.
I just want to know if it's automatically going to go to the next thing.
Yeah, it will. From the hopper, it'll definitely go right into the...
No, without a hopper, so I can just stack them.
Oh, I do not believe it will. I
We
don't
are
know,
going to
though.
find. We
Yeah.
are going to find out.
I'm gonna put my money
Is this
on
not a
no,
real
but I don't
Tesseract?
actually know.
This is a stupid Tesseract frame.
Oh, don't you hate that?
Where's my real Tesseracts?
Okay, I'm gonna say that the Venus was not the correct answer. In fact, I'm gonna say Venus is something we never need to come back to again. Is there how much power is in this?
There we go.
Oh god.
Space power. Oh wait, no, we can go to space power 2. Space power 2.
Well, no, Space Power 2. I wouldn't use that actually. I would just use Space.
Oh, I'm just using it for testing.
Oh, okay.
For a second.
Alright, then.
I just don't have a battery on me.
Gotcha. Okay. I was gonna say at least Space Power 2 just for our laser drill, but yeah, okay. Future testing doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, this thing needs power from a specific direction?
Oh yeah, it does. It's one of those stupid things.
Which direction is that? Wait, I thought we... Whoa, god damn. I thought we had power coming in from the back. That's where I tried to tell it to take power.
But where's the back really?
Well, actually, that is a good question, because these things don't have... I do think I am going to the wrong side of this thing.
I don't actually know what planet the shit comes from.
And I don't remember what planet this shit comes from. Okay, there
Might
we
be
go.
Mercury, but who knows?
So that, I guess, works perfectly fine for that. We'll turn this, and then I want to put in it... I'll put in some iron. I want to see if iron just transfers to the next node.
There's mercury ore on Mercury. I wonder what that's for. You know what? I'm gonna have to look this up because I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time here.
Well, just trying to think of the planets we actually went to. Oh, God damn it. What was the last one that we... Jupiter? No, that made the next level rocket. Wait, what? I don't remember which one you're looking for now.
Now I'm looking for carbon.
Carbon. Can you just look up carbon and see, does it tell you where it comes from? In the UI? Crap, that did not make it go down to the next one. It did not automatically intake. So this is going to end up getting very, very tall with hoppers and such. So, Oh, I can stagger it. Ah, that's what I'll do. Haha. That also did not. Oops.
So,
Okay,
I got
there we
an
go.
email a
So
few minutes
that's
ago.
is how this will have to go. Don't quite know how I'm going to do the power to all this stuff, but we'll figure that out later. So essentially, the top of this is going to take an input of... There we go, that's fine. Like this, and take in...
People are watching the worst video on my end here while I look for fucking carbon. Or
I'm going to think about how
Venus.
I do this.
Venus is the answer.
Venus.
Venus.
That
I was
was
at
my-
Venus. Venus was shitty. I wish it wasn't
That was
Venus.
my next guess. The tier 1 in meteoric iron.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I hate Venus. I hate Venus more than any other planet, really.
Oops.
There are
Go on.
there are so many magma cubes where you come in at. It's ridiculous. It's just magma heaven. So I got an email about 30 minutes
I've gotten
ago.
a few of those in my day.
Well, I mean, as a teacher, you probably get a lot, and yours are probably a lot really dumb. A lot really dumb. You could probably get a lot of dumb ones.
There's a lot really dumb. Yep,
Yep.
yep, they are.
They about as dumb as my speak right now. Yeah, but so I got an email from Good Morning America a few minutes ago.
That's cool. I talk to them frequently. You know.
Yeah.
Put
How
them in
many
my- I
emails?
usually
Hey,
put
yeah,
them
okay,
right
you
in
talking
this
shit,
spam.
nigga. How many emails from Good Morning America you got, Jeff? Now what? But no, really. They want to use the clip of my daughter playing on the Oculus Rift for the first time.
Okay.
Have you ever got one of these emails where not necessarily from Good Morning
No,
America,
they've never asked me if they can use my daughter in anything.
no,
I've
but
been jealous because she's been sad.
right.
A bunch of stuff.
You know what? We'll give her a precipitation.
Yes, give her some rain. She would like that a lot.
We're going to drench her in water.
Go on.
Anyways, have you ever like I got a lot of these whenever I did with the stupid parking lot video where they wanted to use my video on the news basically.
No, I've never unfortunately had a viral video.
Well, you're not missing out on anything, I can tell you that. Because
Do
they
they pay
don't
ya?
No, that's the thing. They ask for the right to use it as however they want. They're not going to give you anything for it and in perpetuity. Like for life, they can manipulate it however they like, and all you get is you get to tell them how you would like to be credited, and they will do that. That is it.
Wait, I can you just tell them no?
Oh yeah. That's what I do. I just I wanted to see what you thought of.
I always assumed when people use that stuff.
Now I'm sure there are
they-
occasions, like I'm sure, like something like 9/11, for example. I guess that's the worst example I could give, but I'm sure there were a lot of videos that.
Those are the videos that people shouldn't be selling for a profit as much.
Sure, okay, but I'm trying to think of a big thing, and it's probably something terrible. The big things that were sold for money. There's probably some shitty thing, but I'm sure those are more the things that okay, here's an example. Like whenever Hillary was stumbling trying to get in her car, whoever
Yeah.
recorded that probably
Yeah, because it's called
got
like
paid.
the paparazzi stuff. I
Right,
mean,
right. But yeah, no. Yeah, Good Morning America wanted to use this clip, and I told them no.
so I mean, I guess I never really thought that big organizations like that actually ever tried to get things for free. I assumed it was like there was a base payment that they just knew. they had to do for clips and things like that they
Right.
wanted to use. Like, I can't imagine why. Like, what if you said you can use it for one segment of a show that you're doing because it's for charity?
I don't think they. I don't know. I don't actually know what. That's not. That's not an experience I've had. Whenever I got contacted about the whole parking lot thing, I did ask him. I said, "So what you paying to use my clip?" And they're like, "Oh, we don't pay for these sort of things." He's like, they give you this whole line about, "Don't you want to be famous?" I'm like, no, I don't.
How is that making you famous?
Yeah, no, it's like, don't you want don't you want to see your name on the news? And I'm like, no, actually, I don't. I'm not. I didn't wake up this morning going, hey, Mom, look at me. That's not my thing.
I'm on Cops again.
right. So
I mean, yeah, I guess I just always assumed things like that were paid for, and I would highly expect that anybody who used my things, it didn't. Who was it? Didn't somebody in our group have one of the clips of their stuff started being used randomly in like a big ad campaign for something, like without permission? Or am I making this up? I don't remember who it was. I thought I remembered it being talked about.
I know some group asked Ko to use some of his original Minecraft tutorial videos, and he didn't respond, so they just used the clips and then dubbed over his audio.
Oh, maybe that is what I was thinking of. So that seems a little messed up.
Yeah. Now, see, that is something I think he could have actually gone after, but who knows? Who knows how this shit works? I don't actually know. I went into a cave, and I really wish I hadn't, because I can't find my way out. And I'm on fire.
But why not, Guude? Find your way out.
I wish I could. I really do. I thought it was this way, but this way's a dead end, unfortunately. And the problem is the surface is just covered in lava. And so I was going to dig straight up, but all I hear is bubble, 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 bubble. I don't want to go bubble, bubble,
bubble, bubble, bubble, bubble.
Yeah, man.
Just bubble, 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 bubble.
That's bad, bubble. This is not the way. And I'd seen some lava. I'm about to go out here and fight these blazes. They're in my way.
Okay. I think I have a setup that might actually work.
Wow, this is a circle and a half. It's just a circle. There's no half.
Oh, I shouldn't have put these signs on there, though. Crap. I need them a different way.
I need you to be in a different way.
Well, I can't make it so I can also have the things compressing this extra item that I need in here, the way I put the signs. I'm sure that made a lot of sense. Carbon dash.
Oh, I made it out. Praise Jeebus. I hate this planet. If we ever get space travel, I mean, we have space travel, but if we ever, I will not go a Good Morning America.
I will only sell it for 10 cents to them.
If we can ever go to Venus, though, I'm not going.
Okay. How about Jupiter?
Maybe.
What is your thought process about like traveling to Mars? Would you go?
No. I mean,
do you think it's
maybe I might
beneficial for us to
would go. Oh yeah, no, I think we should go. that's not me. If it was something like we fly to Paris right now, something like that. Like if it was 100 years down the road and it was something that we had done and something we did, I would totally go. But right now, would I be the Kurt J. Mack that's like, I'm ready? No.
Just not at all.
That's not me. Would you?
I don't know, but I try to understand. Like, I think the concept is cool. But why you no turn? If there's something on top of the compressor and you try to turn it with a wrench, it turns and then it turns back.
Huh.
It basically says, "Screw you! I don't want to turn anymore."
Listen, I'm anchored.
Cover that. I try to figure out exactly why. Like, what do we plan on doing on Mars? Because I know it's a big deal to try to go up there and like eventually colonize it. Do they really think that's going to be like the future living place?
Probably. Possibly.
Any
Like,
reason?
yeah. Like,
There is a reason?
yeah. Like, what if? Like, you can't assume that that everything will always go fantastic here on Earth, right?
That is true.
I mean, what is the downside to?
Well, I guess there is not. Oh, I can't say there's not a downside. I guess it's interesting. I just think about it as it doesn't have an atmosphere that can support people. So
Sure.
you'd constantly be like living in a bubble. And is that really what they plan on the future colonization of a planet like that to be for? And is it for a long-term sustainable? Is it going to be like in Total Recall?
God,
You ever seen Total Recall?
I have, but I was also like 10 at the time, so.
But the chick had 3 boobs, man. She had 3 boobs.
Right, that's about all I can tell you from that movie. That and his
That's all
face
I
did
can
some
like.
weird shit at one point. Yeah, no, I don't actually remember that movie. But I mean, yeah, I think it is. I mean, I think that is exactly what you can. I mean, I don't know about Total Recall, but yes, living in a bubble, living in a dome. That's. I mean, I don't think you would.
Wouldn't you constantly live in fear that something's going to happen to the power? And then that's going to be it.
I don't think so. I think that this is a thing where you've kind of got it worked out. Like, you know, I mean, like look at the space station. I said that like. My inflection was weird, but look at the space station. Like, it's the same thing, right? Do you think they're always in fear that they're going to run out of power? I mean, they have solar power, right?
I don't. That's a good question. I guess I never thought about it that way. Because I constantly think about it for like a hospital setting. Because you have the backup generators and all, but there's people on like life support. And what would happen if you were out of power? And then your life support, like your backup system, just went down. And granted, I've never seen it happen.
I mean,
But
sometimes
what if,
people
man?
die.
What if?
That's probably when that thing happens. The dying thing.
Nah, I don't know if this can take in from that side. God, I hope it can.
I mean, I think that those are the sort of things where there is the possibility for catastrophic failure, but I think that's the same is true with the space station, right? Like there could be some kind of space event where there's lots of space rocks that hit it and everyone dies.
Oh yes, the good old space rock hitting. I guess that would actually. I was going to make fun of you at first, but that's probably actually more realistic of a problem. Like a highly realistic problem.
Right, yeah. I mean, like, the shit doesn't bother on Earth because we got an atmosphere that burns it up, and you're up there. You
I mean,
ain't got no atmosphere on the space station.
But we've also never, to our knowledge, had anything.
China's whole space station, something happened, and they're so secretive, no one knows, but it's going to fall back into the planet and next year after next.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a
Didn't know
total
that.
loss. They pulled their people off, and they lost complete control of it.
Huh. That's kind of scary.
I mean, it's going to burn up in the atmosphere. It's not going to hurt us, but we don't know because they're so secretive with their whole space program. We don't know what happened. All we know is that it's definitely some. They no longer have control of it. There's no question about that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, things like that are what scare me. Like, and think we put all this stuff up in space without a real plan for it to come back. Didn't something a couple of years back get one of our like rockets or satellites or something came crashing back down to Earth, and they got lucky that it went in the way the trajectory in the Earth was. It went into the ocean, but that was not known or planned. It was just like luck of the draw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I have got something that I would be so curious if this works, but now I don't know how to. Our whole problem before with the wondering if a stack would go in here appropriately?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to run into that issue, and I don't know how to, like, correct it.
Well, this is interesting.
What is interesting?
What you got going on?
Oh, you're here. See. So, basically, this side right here is from the top on down, starting with Tier 1 plates and meteoric iron plates, which would make the Tier 2, which would automatically dump down into this one down here. Tier 2 plates would combine with then, where's my writing on it? Desh plates, which would drop down to the next layer, which would be like the Tier 2 plates now with the carbon plates and et cetera, all the way down to what we need now. And instead of just putting hoppers on the side, I put other compressors on top of it, so you could just throw meteoric iron in the top or desh or whatnot to constantly have a supply
Right.
of them. But I am going to hit that, like, there's no way to just keep the system running by putting something in the top or in the side. It would just keep building.
Yeah.
I don't quite know how to combat that, but let's try. Let's get some meteoric plates. Let's just get some. Do we have meteoric iron, or do we compress all the meteoric iron? I could have sworn we had. Here it is.
What are you looking for?
The meteoric iron versus the compressed meteoric iron. I want to try it from. So if I took a stack of meteoric
I almost got
iron-
rid of that the other day. I was like, what's the point of having this? I might as well go ahead and just compress it, and then I didn't. I was like, maybe there's some reason not to compress it.
Stack of the.
Oh, hey, yeah, I made a shit ton of the best power cords. I see you're using the older ones, but from now on, if you want,
for this, I don't think it really matters.
yeah, no, it doesn't matter ever. Actually, I don't see any reason to ever use them. But I was gonna make more of the resonant ones because I was out, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make these.
Oh man, I forgot these things all have to go in. Wait, oh, this doesn't have power. Why does this not? Oh, because I didn't hook this thing up to anything. To anything at all. You need to be hooked up to you. There we go. Let's see. Okay, so meteoric iron should be being made. Dumping over into this thing. Why is this thing not working? No, this thing doesn't have power. Why does it not have power all of a sudden?
It's because you didn't use the new.
Oh, because I didn't fucking hook it up. There we go. Oh my god, I can't control self. Okay, now it's powered. Is this not the right recipe here? Oh, that's already a tier 2 plate. Hold on a second. That's the problem. I've got the wrong plate. I need this plate.
Carbon is a pain in the ass to gather. Just want to say that.
Okay. Just testing this baby out. Boom, you get in there. Oh god. Oh god. I done screwed it up. Oh god. There we go.
This doesn't work, Jeff.
It's working. I swear. So actually, first layer, if you put the right shit in there, will work.
So what
And
happens
it
if you have more than one stack? Is it
Well,
still...
then that's the problem because it's going to start filling up more than one spot in the compressor, and it's not going to be happy because the compressor gets confused when that happens. So now if I put in, though, dash on this side...
So it kind of works.
I mean, it'll work with control, which kind of makes it almost like, why?
Yeah.
But if I put dash over here... and this one... it should start going to the next layer.
What's after that? Carbon? Alright, I got some carbon.
Yeah. So you got the plates, just put them right in the compressor. If you have ingots, put them in the... or plates, put them in the hopper. If you have ingots, put them in the compressor.
Right. Carbon. Do we have palladium? Palladium?
I believe that's the... what was palladium? No, we must because we made the tier 5 already.
That's
we
not
out of it,
palladium.
though?
It's,
Oh.
No, it's magnesium is next, right?
Magnesium's next for tier 6. Palladium was for tier 5.
You sure about that?
Yeah. I'm looking at it in the thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know.
I was going to look at it because I didn't believe you. Well, shit, where the fuck's
Yeah,
palladium from?
Yeah, we're down to tier 4. Oh, this is just going to get us down to tier 5. Did I screw something up? We need to put palladium in here for tier 5. Oh, no, because then the output of this will be tier 6. Yeah, this is easier than the kind of the manual process we had before. You remember the palladium? I had to go back and get those 2 extra pieces. So we're like out.
Where's that from?
Jupiter? Fuck. That's a guess, though. Don't quote me on that. I was just saying that. I like Jupiter. It was pretty.
Yeah, Jupiter Palladium ore. It says it on it.
But I mean, I don't know, the concept of space travel is really awesome to me, and I love movies about space travel because I think it's just really cool. But I also just, I don't know, the whole, I could never, I don't think, live on a place like Mars because I couldn't go to sleep with the fear that something would break down in the middle of the night.
See, I feel like it's something that's gonna have redundancy. There's so much redundancy that it's not something that you're living in fear.
Yeah, keep in mind, we don't live there yet. So they haven't really worked it out to have all that redundancy.
But I think that's part of. I mean, that's why. I think that's why they're not gonna just go all in. They're not gonna move in. It's not like how you moved in to your new house, sort of thing. I don't.
But who's the first one that's gonna move in there?
Matt Damon.
I mean, Matt Damon is going to colonize it for sure. We know that, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone, Kurt J. Mack, not me.
It's so funny. I'm a person who goes into burning buildings, but I know that there's always an escape route. I mean, there's not always an escape route.
No,
People
there's
die all the
not.
time.
I've seen you go break a building all up. The shit could have fallen in on your head so many times while you're breaking everything.
In theory, there's an inside and an outside. There's a way to get out, whether it's blocked or not. You know that there's an outside.
See, I feel like this. I'm surprised that you can fly on a plane right now.
I mean, it's a temporary thing. Yeah, if something happens when I'm up in the air, you're screwed. But I don't know. That's in my mind. It's such a temporary, short ride. I take that risk for short time frames. Whereas if you go to Mars, it's not exactly like you can be like, okay, I don't like this anymore. I'm scared. I'm going to go home.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it takes a certain kind of person. It takes a Kurt J. Mack.
Oh, there's meteors here on...
Yeah, I've noticed that on all the planets there's meteors.
Interesting.
But I did go get a shit ton of meteoric iron from an asteroid, so we're okay, I think. We're also out of time, actually.
Oh.
So.
Well, guys. Oh, you found another one of those asteroids.
Yeah, that's how we got all that meteoric iron. I just went around digging through those for a while.
That makes more sense. All right, guys. See you next time.